What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be working on one of the things I've been procrastinating about for the last year or so, and that is putting a dash pad back in this car. All right, so you'll see I went ahead and I've already cut it for the A-pillar bars, and the reason that I was procrastinating on this was because I had a feeling it was going to turn out exactly like this did. And that is to say that if you are familiar with these cars, you know these dash pads are rarely in good shape. And this one, when it came out of the car, only had a few minor cracks in it. But as I suspected, the more I cut, the worse it got. But let's show you how we got to this point. Okay, so I came up to the dash and I used the dash structure itself. As my reference point, I put a speed square on the dash and I ran it right up to the side of that bar. Took my metal ruler and I marked. I also, in addition to measuring where I was from the front of the dash to the bar, I also measured how far in that attachment point, that bolt hole, was from the speed square. Then for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you what I did on this perfect mint condition dash pad. If you remember, I got this dash to replace the one that came in the car. The car's an 89, so it had the 82 to 89 dash. The dash that's in there now is the later 90 to 92 dash. I got that dash from friend of the channel, Sans Garage, one of my co-workers, Brent. The dash that I took out of the car was broken in like 3 pieces. It was kind of garbage. Anyways, Brent was taking his dash out of his car because he wanted to put in a fiberglass one because it's going to come in a couple pounds lighter. We struck a deal and I got the dash, and along with it was this mint condition dash pad. Came out to 1¼ inches, and I measured back. And then on the other dash, I made a line here, a line here. That gave me my left, right, and my front to back measurements. And then I finished it off by tracing hole saw as a template. From there, I cut it out with a skill saw from the wood shop. After that, it was back and forth in the car a few times, trimming it up until the dash pad fit correctly. All right, so last night we got the dash pad wrapped and installed. I didn't get the install on video, but if you've ever installed one of these, you know how it goes. So anyways, now the dash is installed. Let's go ahead and get a couple of the other pieces back installed. And let's add the carbon fiber tube protectors onto the door bars. I had them on the 6-point roll bar, but I never did add them back to the 850 cage. Couple of parts on here that replaced some of the old ones came from 3rd Gen Ranch, Denny over at 3rd Gen Ranch, specifically the trim clips that held the A-pillar pieces on. Check out Denny. He's got a bunch of stuff that you need for your restoration. All right, so that's a wrap on this one. Got the final pieces of the interior put back in. There's a couple of them that I've been missing for a few years. The driver's side A-pillar trim has been missing off the car. Back when it had an LS1 with the factory computer, I had the triple gauge pod with some analog gauges in there. Ever since I switched to the Terminator X and the Pro Dash, that piece has been missing and been on the list to install back in the car. The others I left out because I just wanted to get the car running and driving, and that was about it. Needed motivation to put it in. So that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave me a like, a subscribe, whatever you feel, if you think that I've earned it. There's merch in the store, stickers, shirts, hats, tumblers, you name it. We've got some parts in there as well. Check it out if you don't mind. Trailer Park Motorsports, myshopify.com. Thanks for watching. If you're interested, there's going to be 2 videos up here that I think you might enjoy. Thanks. Have a nice night.